Hi, I'm Shane.
And Kelsey.
And that's Dixie. And we're Love Hut for Life. We have now been on the road for 143 weeks, and that yellow box on wheels.
That's right, guys. But we've been still for about 7 weeks because Shane is taking over his biggest project yet. And that is that little bus behind us. It's turning into a gorgeous home on wheels, and we cannot wait to show it to you. Be sure and comment below to let us know what you think. Good morning. Guys, it is morning 991 on the road, and as you can hear, Shane is already hard at work on our latest project. He's been turning this school bus into a tiny home for about a month now, and we are getting very, very close to the end. We're doing it all here on this gorgeous property in Brazoria, Texas, filled with live oaks, palmetto trees, and a bunch of really cool cacti. Let's go see what he's up to.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning. Check it out. This is where the shower's gonna be. I'm working on getting that framed out, and then I'll be foaming the metal plates behind it. I've got a lot going on this week, Kelsey.
You do. About a month ago, guys, this bus still had all of the seats in it. Shane has completely gutted it, insulated it, framed it out, put some subflooring in. If you haven't been following along, you'll notice there is not a steering wheel there because this one is going to be stationary. That ceiling is looking beautiful. We'll have some recessed lighting in that, and
This one's built a little different because it's not moving. So we got to dance along the lines of tiny house versus bus life. I don't have to anchor things in the way that I normally do to let this thing drive down the road. So this has been a fun one. I'm gonna do a full towel shower in this one too. Summer showers. Woohoo!
guys, we're gonna call it a day with a little bit of daylight left so that we have time to get cleaned up and eat some dinner outside before our light goes away. Shane has gotten a lot accomplished. One, wow, it's clean in here. And two, it appears that the shower has been completely framed in. He's got the electrical coming down for an outlet. And I think a switch for the lights. Next step is to foam it in and then start putting the rock wall up. Those summer showers have started early this morning. I'm getting a little bit wet, so let's go inside and see what Shane is up to in here. It appears we're going for spray foam this morning. It helps that it's raining and the temperatures are a little cooler, huh?
Yeah, I didn't know rain was coming. I was gonna paint the outside first, but I decided to do this first. Good choice. I am spray foaming these window deletes because I don't want radiant heat coming in onto the tile and basically cooking them. So outside I'll be painting them white and probably putting some an elastomeric roof coating over them too to help reflect some of the heat. But yeah, that's what I'm doing this morning. We'll see what else I get into today. Oh looky, another sunset in Texas. Boy, we've gotten a bunch of those. My wood pile's getting smaller. I'm boogieing, I tell ya. I got my window deletes painted today with Rust-Oleum so they won't rust. And inside, I got a lot done. I managed to get all the windows removed today and reseal them with more butyl tape as well as more sealant. I was worried that we were gonna have some leaks in the future, so I redid both sides again. I foam insulated the inside of the panels, as well as I built the bathroom today. Busy day, good day. See you tomorrow, y'all. Hello.
Good morning.
Howdy, neighbor. Well, this morning I've been getting the wires ran through the walls so I can, I've planned out where all my switches and outlets are going to be, so I've got to get them tucked in so I can get everything painted, and then I can start wrapping it all with tongue and groove. But first I'm going to come down this side wall. We'll see what else happens today. Y'all know what time it is. Bye-bye, sunshine. Check it out. I filled in some of this wall today. I'm stopping here because there's going to be a sitting area built in here. And I also got in another window, as well as I went ahead and applied the Kills anti-mold primer to all the framework that's going to be the bathroom, as well as done a little wall over here and even an outlet box. It's been a hot day. I'm ready for that sun to go down. You scared me. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How's it going in here?
Good. I'm building walls. Or I guess covering walls. The wall's already been built. Unfortunately, this is the part where it starts to get to be a little rough being a big guy. The more I add, the harder it is for me to move around in here. But I have to be careful what I add today because I've got tile work I've got to do soon, and I'm going to need some wiggle room for that.
I like this part. Lots of progress very quickly.
I'm running late today. That sun's almost gone. But I got some walls put in today. Come into the bathroom with me. Also got the back side of the shower done. It was kind of a short day. Tomorrow, it'll be different, I promise.
We're getting a bit of a late start on the build today because we had to take the Love Hut into town to get some supplies, but we're parked back in our spot and Shane is already back at work. How's it going in here?
It's going. So in this particular build, we're installing an electric water heater. And that's not something you normally put into nomadic rigs because they consume quite a lot of energy. I ran the proper size copper wire for a water heater generally, but I was wrong. I needed a bigger one. It calls for an 8-gauge wire that has to be ran, so you need 8-gauge Romets to run the water heater. So I'm having to reroute it today, which isn't a huge deal. I just gotta pick off a couple panels and rerun the wire. And then we'll be back on track. It's a little higher than normal, but I'm plumb tuckered, as they say. I finished getting the wires routed along the wall, the outlet boxes put in for the kitchen, as well as everything dropped into the switch box. I also got the bathroom done, with the exception of a removable panel here, because you always want to make sure that you can access your shower plumbing without ripping your tile down. Not a bad day. Tomorrow will be better. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning, Kelsey. How are you today?
I'm good. Me and Dixie have been playing on the swings. What do you have going on in here?
Swings, huh? I am finishing boxing out this electrical box. I've gotten all the wires ran to it. It's all spewing out of the side. I don't know if I'll tackle it today or not. It's an early morning job. The sun shines on that side of the bus the later half of the day. But I will be framing as much as I can. I'm running out of tongue and groove. We're gonna have to get more. So I'm gonna be kind of bouncing around today. You know, days like you don't like. You can't keep up with what I'm doing.
I'm sure there will be lots of progress by the end of the day either way.
Almost certainly.
Round 2, y'all. That's a whole lot of gorgeous from Arizona. I can't wait till these are done.
There's that big shiny ball again. So I've been working on the roof this evening. We got a little summer shower, so I stopped. I've been covering the top with Tropicool. It is an elastomeric silicone that you put onto the roof. It started to rain a little bit, so I stopped. The rain really won't wash it off. It's so hot here that it's curing almost immediately as I apply it, which is a positive thing. Today, on the inside, I worked on this wall here, but I did run out of tongue and groove. More's got to come. And I also started on the plumbing. I know that looks a little weird. That is not just the shower diverter there. This is also going to be for the electric water heater that's going to be mounted up here. So I had to get a little creative, fitting a lot into a tiny hole there. Now let's go see what Kelsey's doing. I think she's doing something good. Once again, it's so hot we can't really use our stove inside. We've been having to utilize our outdoor stove, and we've set up this nice outdoor kitchen consisting of a block. What are you making?
Steak.
Steak. Oh my God, I love steak. It's not tacos, it's steak?
No tacos.
Oh yeah.
Probably tacos tomorrow with a leftover steak.
We'll deal with that tomorrow.
It's another morning and Shane is already hard at work again. He's back on top of that bus, finishing up the coat of Henry's Tropicool, hopefully cooling off the inside of that bus a little bit for the remainder of this build. It's a really, really cool product that's going to lower the temperature in the bus by about 15 degrees. Dixie, on the other hand, is not quite ready to be awake this morning. We'll get out there and check it out in a minute. are you doing now?
I'm clearly cutting a hole in this beautiful bus that I just sealed up.
It appears to be cutting real easily.
Not really. It's big. There is actually a metal beam there. Normally, when you roll down the road, you have to be very careful about cutting through your support beams down there. So sometimes your floor plan doesn't quite go the way you want it to. But because this bus never moves again, I really don't care. All I gotta do is get through it. And I'm trying my best. And hopefully this very large hole saw will do the job. If I'm patient. Very patient. As sunshine's saying goodbye, it's finally cooling off for the day. Check out my shiny new white roof. I was able to get the elastomeric coating finished on top of it today. Let me remove that fancy door lock and y'all come inside and check it out. I worked on the electrical box a little today as well. We got a little more to do, get all the breakers put installed and all the wires ran, but I did start working on the shower. I got the shower actually in. I've got tape over the hole there. There's no plumbing underneath the bus for the drain line yet, and I started working on the backer board for the tile. This is gonna be a fancy bus, I tell you what. As y'all can see, I'm in the middle of this thing and I need to get back to it, but I do want to say thank you to each and every one of you that normally follow us along, and anyone new to this channel, welcome. Hang on, it gets a bit weird.
Guys, we will be back next week with even more progress on this bus and cannot wait to show you the final product. If you haven't already done so, be sure and check out our other social media pages as well, such as Facebook and Instagram, and you can also contact us about getting some help with your own home on wheels through lovehutforlife@gmail.com. We'll see you next week, guys. Peace out.
Bye, y'all.